Morning, guys. Oh, I woke up this morning, right, and I'm not gonna lie, I went to my bed last night, right, and I was like feeling so emotional. People kept on tagging me in all these Elf on the Shelf like videos and saying like, oh, you should do this for Max and just things, right? Now normally it would be like water off a duck's back and I wouldn't even bat an eyelid, right? I would be like, oh well, like we don't do that in this house, like it's fine. But last night, when I tell you, I was so upset and it's okay to be upset. As a son parent, right, I'm just gonna hold your hand if you're through the screen and give you a hug and say, it's okay to be upset, right? And it's okay to have a day where you're like, you grieve the life that you thought you would have. And do you know what happened to me? Like, I look fine now, but I was literally on the phone to Sarah in the early hours of the morning, because us son parents bloody don't sleep. So I think it must have been about 6 o'clock. I was on the phone to her, because I know she's always up. And I was bawling my eyes out. I'm just going to be real. This is a real post. I was bawling my eyes out. Breaking my heart. Because I felt like I wasn't like other parents and watching, and I felt guilty because I was like, I can't do Elf on the Shelf because what's the point? He's not even going to be interested in it. So, but I've programmed myself to believe just for that one day, because usually I don't give a shit. And I'm like, I don't care what everybody else is doing because my boy doesn't want to do that. But that 24 hours last night until this morning, I literally wanted to just cry and just be like, oh, I wish he could know what Santa is. And I just was very negative from last night until this morning. And I'm not awake crying. I've got my period. I went, after I got off the phone to Sarah, I went to the bathroom and got my period. I was like, fucking hallelujah, because last night I cut my hair. I felt like the worst period in the world. And yeah, I was just so emotional. And I just want to tell any parent out there that has got a child like Max that this time of the year can be so magical for so many people. And I am so blessed that I had Lily, that honestly, fucking hell, that kid with Elf on the Shelf, she loved it. And I got to do everything with her. She was so excited for Santa, and yeah, I was so blessed, and I feel so grateful that I had that. And I know there's parents that have never experienced that with their children, and it's so hard on social media. But I also fucking love watching the magic of Christmas through other families that have that, but it just hurts a little bit inside, because you wish that you could do that, right? But let me tell you a secret. Your child doesn't give a fuck. It's you, right? It's you that's grieving. It's you that is wanting the bloody Elf on the Shelf experience and all the excitement of taking them to Santa. Your child doesn't give a fuck, right? Your child's living their best life in their world, not giving a fuck about Christmas and Santa and magic and whatever, right? It's the parent. It's us. It's not them. They don't care. And it took for Sarah to come on the phone to me and say, Steph, it's that one day of, having done this for a few months, the grieving never leaves, right? And it's just that one day, and I know that today, this morning, maybe it's just a combination of probably the emotions of all last week and being busy and being home, and then again being up at 4 o'clock this morning and sitting and watching things that I wish I could do with Max. And then it all just got a little bit much, and then I went to the bathroom, phoned Sarah, got my period, which now I'm like, thank God, because I'm looking thinking, why are you acting like this? But it's clearly just emotions. And I am so lucky to have a relationship with someone, because I know there's so many sad parents out there that don't have friends, that children are like them and they don't have you can't offload because people just don't understand, right? But I am very blessed to have such an amazing friend that I know absolutely gets it. I pick up the phone and we sit and we put the world to rights, and we sit and we cry together and we grieve together, and I'm very lucky to have such an amazing, and when one of us is trembling like this, the other one's fine and strong, and then next week it might be Sarah that's crying on the phone to me, and then I'm strong and I'm like, come on, you've got this, this is this. So I'm putting this video out there for the parents that don't have a support network and can, what's the word I'm looking for, might get a bit of comfort knowing that, you know, I feel like this, and I know a lot of other parents are going to feel like this, especially this time of the year. But when I tell you the magic of Christmas, right, for us, for me, I still get the magic with Lily. Well, not magic, as in she doesn't believe in Santa, but she's so excited for Christmas, and she loves every aspect of Christmas. She loves Christmas dinner, and she loves the feeling and the memories. And I love to spoil her, and I love to, I still get that with her. But you know what, like I said in my morning little post this morning, the most magical thing is from Max is he loves his advent calendar. That boy loves his chocolate. And every year I do a post, and it's my most magical time of the year because he is so excited for his advent calendar every morning. And that's magic. And yes, it's chocolate. He doesn't know it's anything to do with a countdown to Christmas, but he just knows that this little box, he opens a wee door, hands me the chocolate, I open it, and he gets a chocolate every morning. And that's exciting for him. So it's exciting for me. And that's my little bit of magic every year. And I always post it every year that my Christmas magic is the advent calendar. So yeah, I just hope that my morning video can resonate with people. And if you don't have a son, child, check in on your friends that have parents, that have children, that have additional needs. Check in on them a bit more just now, because we feel it so much, so much in our hearts. Maybe not every day of Christmas, because as I said, by tomorrow I'll be back to not caring that I'm missing out on Elf on the Shelf, because let's face it, every bloody day that I did Elf on the Shelf for Lily, I mean, I went OTT with Elf on the Shelf for her, and I used to think, that bastard Elf. Honestly, I hated it. But looking back, it's one of the most magical things I've ever experienced. Oh, what we're doing, we're changing from, oh, cough, cough. Anyway, good morning guys, happy Monday, my mum duties, I'm going.